like this places. It is like this. You think like this. This is just like a child has made it. You're a wonderful speaker. I had a wonderful time talking to you. We spoke once last time as well. I was looking forward to meet you again. So thank you for booking a session with me again. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Havisha.
Hi.
You're a minute late today.
Yes.
All right. So, how was your day?
My day was great. How about yours?
Oh, I had a wonderful day today. Today's the first day of my summer vacation, so I had a ball.
Okay. So, at which place are you living right now?
I live in Palam, which is a colony in New Delhi. Have you heard of it?
No.
No.
So, yes. So, what is the time in there? Is it exactly 9:20 same?
Havisha, we live in the same continent. You're in India, right?
Yes.
So am I. So we have the same time. It's 9:22 here.
Same. But here, I think.
Uh huh.
Okay. And in behind you, I see a shelf, right? So, what kind of books are they?
Oh, here?
Yes.
This?
Yes.
I have a lot of books. I try to read across different genres. So you'll find a lot of classics here and here as well. I don't think you can get a view of this entire place, but I read classics. I read mystery novels. I also like to read just philosophical novels, stories. So a lot of things. I also have a shelf there. I wish I could have given you a look.
Okay. So, what is your favorite book among them?
My favorite among them. I read this book called If a Traveler's on a Winter's Night. I absolutely had a wonderful experience reading it. It was a very different book. It was a genre. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. It's a genre called meta fiction. So it was very different from the other books I read. That's why I loved it.
Okay.
Do you like reading books? Are you interested in books?
Yes, I am in spiritual books.
All right. So which book was the last book that you read?
The last day I have not read totally a book, but yes, I am starting randomly that I have some book pile of books. I'll read first, then third, then fourth, then like this. Some how I do.
All right, that's wonderful. Um, I recently bought a book for my brother, who is 12 years old. The book was by this famous author called named Ruskin Bond. Have you heard of Ruskin Bond?
Yes. And what is this book name?
I think it is called At School with Ruskin Bond. So it's a compilation of a lot of funny stories of the time when Ruskin Bond went to school. So if you find that book, definitely read it.
Okay.
All right. So what would you like to talk about today?
Your wish.
Oh, all right. Before we start talking about the topic, I'd love to know what you did today. How was your day from morning till up till now?
Your summer vacations has have just begun, and my summer vacations approximately they have. It's not been a long time. They have finished.
Yes.
So here it's we have to wake up and then yesterday while I was going to school I came earlier but today I came on the exact time which was provided. Then not late, not early.
That's
The
great.
exact time. And then I almost at approximately at the exact time. And then I did my school and I did my school and I came back. I studied. I then read a bit of I studied my schoolwork and read a bit of books that I like rather than my school books.
Mhm.
And then I I had my dinner, and now I'm attending this class.
Okay, that's wonderful. Um, I will just point you out at one thing. Okay, in a sentence, you said that I read other books rather than my school books. So I'm not sure if you want to use rather than or other than. Okay, I think you want to use other than.
Mm, rather than.
It really depends on what you're trying to convey. Do you want to tell me that you chose other books over your school books, or you studied school books and also the other books?
Means as it's not that I chose that books over my school books. It's like I just simply open the book which is not from my school, which is not from my school. It's another book. That's
Right.
it.
In that case, Havisha, we will use other than. Rather than is when we're making a choice. Okay. For example, I will eat healthy food rather than unhealthy food. So it's a choice I have made, right? Here,
Yeah.
you've read books which are out of your course book. So it is additional. That is why we will say other than. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's wonderful. It's a really nice habit to read books other than just school books. Okay. Um, you seem a little tired to me today. Did you have a difficult day?
No, it was nothing like that. But yes, after reading books, we get a bit tired, right? So my mother always suggests me that if you want to sleep early, you should read books before you go to bed.
Absolutely. It's 9:30. So by the time it's 10:30 on the clock, I also start feeling the same as you are feeling right now. All right. Um, so talking about summer vacations, do you like or do you enjoy doing summer holiday work? Oh, holiday homework it's called, right? Do you like doing holiday homework?
I don't like doing much holiday homework. I like to doing very less holiday homework, not much, or less which can be completed in 10-20 days.
Right, right. Did you like any holiday homework that you were given this time?
Um, the most holiday homework given to us was the English holiday homework, which I did not like much, and the least holiday homework given to us was the Hindi holiday homework. And I love the Hindi and social science holiday homework. I love the Hindi holiday homework.
What was it?
We just had to write 5 lines every day, and that I did not write it every day. I just escaped, and then now at last I have to write it all,
Uh-huh.
and then I have to write more from 1 to 100 Hindi counting, and then I have to write um, a letter or mm, I can say something so that not assessment. It was
Mhm.
something. It was that was leave letter. Yeah, leave letter. A leave letter.
What is it called in Hindi? What is a leave letter called in Hindi?
I don't know that.
I can't remember either. I know a letter is called patra,
That I also know.
right? What is leave called then?
Uh,
Wow, we have forgotten Hindi while learning English. Not good,
yes.
right? I will look it up after the session. I don't feel good that I don't know what it is called in Hindi. All right. So, do you like writing Hindi or speaking in Hindi?
Yes, I love speaking in Hindi.
All right, that's wonderful. These days people mostly speak in English. Like I also mostly speak in English, but how much do you speak in Hindi in a day? Or who do
Uh,
you speak in Hindi with?
24 hours of a day in the holidays. I speak in Hindi.
That is wonderful.
24 hours of a day because yeah, in holidays always be with my family members, and then my
Uh-huh.
mother tongue is Hindi, so I'll always be speaking Hindi. But in school, a bit I have to speak in English too.
Right, right.
I
I think
use
that's
I use English as a credit card. Whenever it is needed, then only I use. Otherwise, I don't use it. On holidays, I don't need Hindi because I simply am locked up in my home, in my house, so I can speak Hindi.
uh-huh. That is great. Um, I wanted to tell you something interesting. So when I was your age, we had this rule in our school again that we were not supposed to speak in Hindi except for Hindi class. And we had this thing called this title called English speaking monitor. So the English speaking monitor was supposed to check if people are speaking in English or not. If someone did not speak in English, they were fined. So suppose if I spoke one sentence in Hindi, I gave 5 rupees, and then it just piled up, and then at the end of the session, with the collected money, we all partied. So we had such a system in school when I was your age. Do you have anything similar?
I don't have something similar, but yes, I have. I should talk in Hindi or English. Then there's no like English speaking leader. And if we talk in our mother tongue, Malayalam, Kannada, then we'll be that madam is cold. But if we talk in English or Hindi, then it's fine. But mostly I talk in English because
Uh,
generally
uh-huh.
that is my
Same, same. All right, okay. So the topic that we have for today is um, rather peculiar. It is imagine yourself as a news reporter. So, have you ever done this activity before?
no.
No. Do you feel like doing it right now?
It's a wish. I can do it right now.
Oh, no, no, it's your wish. You tell me.
Well, it is your wish. If you wish, I'll do. If you don't wish, I'll not do.
Um, all right, let's not like act like a news reporter, but let's just say you have to. All right, let's say you have to report what happened in school today. Okay, from the beginning of the school till the school got suspended for the day. Report to me, like formally report, like you're reporting to your coordinator. Do you want to give it a shot?
Yes.
All right, let's try it.
Okay. In my school, I first went to see my bench, but in my bench there was someone else sitting. So when I told them to move, they did not move. Then I went to the front bench. There also someone was sitting. They did not allow me to move. Then I fought with the second bench, and they moved, and I sat there comfortably. Nobody was sitting with me, and then someone sat with me who was a bit talkative or not much talkative.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but then I but then she heard then I did the classes went nicely and it was lunch period. We lunch and the first library period Hindi was English no Hindi was there. Library English were these two periods were missed and these two periods were missed off and then we had to simply sit on boring. One madam came. She taught us about something about Hindi. Another madam came, and in that period we had just had to get ourselves. It was just like day in day out. That's all. And then lunch break. It was maths period, and maths ma'am gave us jokes, and we were. It was very nice. Then
Mm-hmm.
we had our lunch. I I will then the games period was also a bit cancelled. A bit we did not do, a bit we did, a very little we did, and others we didn't do. And half of the time the class was shouting that oh, and it's games period and all. And then at last my PT ma'am came and she took us for games. We did games, we came back and we studied and then we went off.
Wow, that's quite a day you've had.
Yeah.
All
And now
right, thank you for sharing. Yeah.
and suppose you are a news reporter and you should give me information about your whole day till now. Till
Oh, absolutely. I would love to. So, I woke up early morning. Then I had a session in the morning from 8 to 9. I woke up around 7:30. Then I had Clapingo session from 8 to 9. After that, I cleaned my room. I made a bookshelf by cardboard, which was a very fun activity. So I did that. After that, I again cleaned my room because I had created a mess while doing that. Then I sat down. Then I made 4 paintings today, which was very exciting. I then picked up a new book, a new novel that I wanted to start. Then I again had a few sessions. After that, I was supposed to exercise, but I did not. I instead ate a lot of cookies, and then I started taking sessions again, and now I'm talking to you. That was my day.
Okay, so it was kind of fun.
It
And
was.
what were the four drawings you paintings you made? What were they about? How were
Um.
they about? Could you
So
describe
I
them?
don't. How can I describe them? One of them is actually a flower. I wanted to make lavender, but I couldn't. So it turned out to be something like this. Not great. I don't paint very well. I just like to. Um, I another thing I tried to paint a lot of women like this. So I'm not a good painter, but I like to paint.
Okay, then third
All right. Mm-hmm. Third
and the third.
painting.
Yeah.
I saw these paintings online. These are called, I think, knife palette painting, something like that. So I tried to make it with spoon. It did not come off good. This one is embarrassing, Havisha. This is just like a child has made it. So not really good. And the fourth one, you must have seen it in a lot of places. It is like this. You know, these trees that people make with sketch pen. So I tried to make this. These four took me more than half of my day.
Okay.
Right. Thanks for asking to show it to you. I really had a great time talking to you. Thanks for sharing so much and not laughing at my paintings.
Okay. You're
Uh,
welcome.
Absolutely. You're a wonderful speaker. I had a wonderful time talking to you. We spoke once last time as well. I was looking forward to meet you again. So thank you for booking the session with me again.
You're welcome. And ma'am, at what time do you sleep? Do you sleep?
I sleep late. I sleep around 12
Oh, I
midnight.
work with the Clapingo teachers.
Saw your name on my phone, yeah. 3 o'clock in the morning. We've been going and going back and forth cause we don't know better. And I thought we'd be different. Yeah, we were on to some good shit. We keep dancing with the devil, but he doesn't have a back, no. Should be pulling away from the fire. Should go